All right, welcome back. I know I said that I probably will not trade today, but the bias is looking good. Everything's looking nice and fuego. We have this is our target from yesterday, Wednesday high. We're also targeting this Thursday high as well because we came down, took out Wednesday low, and then closed above. So we're looking for that high on both indexes. We do have, like I said, same thing on ES. Then once we scale down to the hourly, the only hourly level that we have intact is the London high. So that's gonna be our where our TP is gonna be placed is on London high. We're using Thursday high and Wednesday high sort of as a draw of liquidity, but there's a large unbalanced price range right here, so we could reject. Um, like if we come into this fair value gap, we could reject that. If we come into this fair value gap, we could reject that. But especially with these relative equal highs on the hourly, I'd say it's pretty likely that we trade up to this London high at least today. So I'm gonna be looking for was 8 a.m. low to get swept out, and then we're gonna be looking to see if we can't take any longs to London high. I'm not really pressed to take a trade today. It's Friday. It's the last trading day of the month. I'm green on the month right now. If we take a full loss, then I'll be red. So, sort of don't really want to get into a trade today, but I do want to watch it, see if the setup is there. If we see the perfect setup, then we're gonna take it. I mean, that's our job as traders. We're here to observe and then execute when we see what we like. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do today. What's nice is we got this 5 minute high in here, so we can break structure all the way down here, and then get a potential retracement back in here and catch a pretty good sized move to the upside. But definitely want to see this low get taken out first. Also, we did have PPI get released today. It'll be this candle news right here. So, haven't really taken it out on ES. We are trading a little bit higher on ES than we are on NASDAQ. So, that's something to pay attention to. Honestly, okay. So here's my options. I could try to look for a trade on Nasdaq. If I take a trade on Nasdaq, it's gonna be with one contract. We're gonna be risking $60. So if we lose, we'll be red. If we win, obviously we'll be green. But if we take a trade on ES, we'll take it with two contracts. Normally with two contracts, we'd be risking $60. But we have the ability to just take it with one contract, which will only be risking $30, which is like my profit for the month. So I could potentially take a trade on ES and lose and still be in profit for this month. It would be tight though. I'm only up $31. It's kind of butt, not even gonna lie, but right now we're setting up for a bearish move, which isn't good. Once this London high gets hit on either index, I'm done for the day. Crypto's back down a little bit. Hopefully we could take out this low. I wanted to get all the way down here. Solana we're going a little bit heavier on. XRP we're honestly kind of just banking on the fact that XRP might just skyrocket, but probably not gonna happen. Putting in an SMT here, a small one at that, but an SMT. I really want to take these levels out. That's what I want to see. We've already hit all of our sell side objectives. Also, that's kind of crazy. Look at yesterday. Drop. All the way down. Hopefully we can close somewhere in this area today. Yeah, I remember saying maybe we could go down here, but I don't see us likely to go down here, and then don't want to enter into any type of longs until we take out those equal lows. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Come on, take it out. Take it out. I'm sure you guys can hear my phone vibrating. It's just ICT tweeting. This dude is funny. He just tweeted out timber dot dot dot. He tweeted out timber dot dot dot. Cause we just fell out of the fucking ass. It's a great reaction for longs. Not even gonna lie. accumulation, manipulation, distribution. That's what I'm looking for. I want us to break structure first, so I just want to be really, really sure before I enter into anything. Nasdaq's tricky because we already broke structure by closing above here. So it's definitely pretty tricky to trade, but I'm not gonna lie, we got large. I mean, these wicks aren't looking too good for me. These wicks are not looking good at all. ICT just tweeted out, where's the buy side? Sir, it's right here. Right there. Alright, so now on NASDAQ, if we retrace into this inverse fair value gap or below this equilibrium, that's what I'll be paying attention to. Set an alert there. ES is moving pretty sloppy, which isn't good. We are kind of holding this gap. It's actually a pretty good movement. We're gonna break 1 minute structure, it looks like, which is good. It's not really a way for us to break 5 minute structure unless we trade underneath this low, which is also good. Definitely looking for an entry like this. I don't even think I wouldn't even look to take that many points. That might end up being an issue for longs, is that we just disrespected this bullish gap and then retested it as an inverse and respecting the inverse, it looks like. Let's see what we can do with these. This inverse. If we can also hold this inverse, it's not too big of a deal. This just looks ugly on ES. It's ugly on NASDAQ too. I might just set my TP here. Now we got relative equal highs. These are a little bit more relevant because this is a recently formed. But I still want to see us trade down in here. So we just tapped into this inverse again. Now we're having a pretty strong reaction lower. So hopefully we'll trade under this low, and then we'll have to be very, very, very precise with this entry. Not precise, but like we'll have to be very sure. Looks like we're not even gonna get an entry. Yeah. We're not even gonna get an entry, but I'm just not comfortable trading it because we just wicked below the equilibrium. We didn't like really trade underneath it. We just wicked real quick underneath it. Yep. There's our TP that would have got smashed. Not really mad at not taking the trade. There's not really an entry. Kind of a sloppy opening session for sure. So it's probably best I stayed out, even though we were right, but you can only do so much. This is just sloppy. Sloppy. I'm happy that I was able to like at least predict this move. Although my timing was off, I got the right target. Yeah, I don't think I want to trade this any further. That would have been the only trade that I would have took. Don't really want to trade it all the way up to this London high just because there's like multiple levels where we could really reject this, and we've shown today that we don't really want to trade very what's the word for it? We don't want to trade very cleanly. We want to have lots of back and forth, lots of wicks, and yeah, I'm just not willing to risk. Not really. Not willing to risk real capital on days like these, especially not the last day of the month when I'm green, risking to go red. Like it's just not ideal. It's best to just sit on your hands. There's always gonna be another trading day. Our markets are gonna open next week. We can find an opportunity next week. We're not really pressed about it. So good trading day. Even though we didn't get any P&L, we were patient, we were disciplined, and yeah, we preserved our capital. We finished the month off green. Let me pull up some P&L. Granted, we are still down overall, like a good amount down. For this month, we went 40% on the win rate, which is my goal. That's my target, 40%. So that's good. I just need some bigger winners. Some bigger winners. My winners were like 1.3 R and like 1.9, 1.8 R. So I mean, not really the best. We want to be taking 2 R trade minimums. Honestly, I think the first one was just a partial, and the second one was, I think that was the slippage trade. So that one should have been 2R, but we came $10 short because we had like $30 worth of slippage. But despite that, we are up for the month of February. I'm showing the wrong camera. January is down still, but can't do nothing about that. February is up, so we're seeing green. That's good. Yeah, I'm happy with this month. Took 5 trades this month. We're up 40% win percentage. Nothing really to complain about. We were also, I think it was last week, we were like there was one trade where I was looking for the setup and I was waiting for the setup, and then I had to leave to go to work, and then it happened like right after I left. Exactly what I had. And my entry would have been at a point where I wouldn't have got stopped out. So that would have been like, I think it was a $250 win. That would have been healthy, very healthy. And then there was another one that I think it was the last trade I got stopped out on. No, I think it was last Thursday. One of the trades that I lost this month, I just got chopped up. We were right about the target then too, so like we would have made a good amount if we didn't get chopped up. But so really close to having a really good month P&L wise, but I'm happy with the P&L. We made money. It's like, what percentage is that? It'd be 2% of the capital I originally invested, but we're down, so so it's not. So it's like 1.5% that I'm up this month, which isn't bad. It's not horrible. It's not where you want to be, but it's better than showing red. And I had good discipline, good patience all month. I feel like trading's been good this month. Just got to carry on that momentum. We're doing good, picking targets and everything. Everything's looking pretty good. So, not too much to complain about. I'm happy. I will catch y'all next month, next week. Hopefully, we can continue this and improve on this. Like I said, I'll catch you in March. Yeah, I'll catch you in March.